Hendrix, the food is out there, baby. Can't even hear it. I kept the music on. The gremlins. At least I can hear it now. Nope, let's not have over that. Hello, world! I don't hear anybody on yet, but of course, a lot of people are still under the freeze. I don't know how everyone's faring out there, but hello, children. It was 7 degrees here last night. How about you, kids? Your girl didn't get out of bed till almost 11 because I was trying to keep the cats warm. I woke up to 8 cats on me. Including ones who aren't normally. I had Jupiter, I had Hermes, I had Adesia, and then I had my regulars. And how did everyone do in the storms? My fellow Carolinians and Southerners, it's not over, by the way. We're supposed to get more on Friday and Saturday, and I'm supposed to be upset, but I'm not. I'm just not. But hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Another week has passed by. More insanity. In specifically Minnesota, apparently ICE can operate in like 11 other states without a single problem. But for some reason, the one state with billions of fraud, people are getting shot. ICE officers are getting mauled. They're getting their fingers bitten off. Idiots are grabbing flashbangs while they explode. You know, just welcome to 2026. Now, if any of you are talking, the stream is not showing up. I'm actually going to have to check and see because nothing is showing on my end. Nothing is showing on my end whatsoever. Okay, I'm looking right here. You guys are typing. I'm seeing none of it. I am seeing literally none of it. I'm just looking right now. There's so many comments. Okay, let's see. Fluffy Paws, hello. HG, hello. Jade, hello. Rocky, hello. Edie, hello. Black Cats, hello. Mitch, hello. Yeah, it's not... Hold on. Hold on to your butts, kids. I'm gonna refresh it because the chat's not showing up. And, it's kind of stupid. So, everyone get ready. 3, 2, 1, refresh. Let's see if that did the trick. Go ahead and start typing again, children. I'm going to type out of chat. Enable too. The hell is you talking about? They is enabled. They is on. Ready? It is still not showing me the fucking chat. Even though clearly I am on stream. I did not see any snow pits. Garbled mic. I think I may know what's happening. I spit on my children. You all wait right there. I have to do a little tango with the bank. You all wait right there. I'll keep talking. You can stare at Forrest while you wait. I have to do something. Starman had to toss out kibble to all the animals because all of them have been blowing through their calories with how quietly, with how not quiet, with how cold the house has been. So Ashpeta, I have to go and do a little dance around with the bills. We're gonna do $25. Greta, stop dying on me. Alright, now let me do a little dancey dance here and see if I'm right. Okay. I am now going to try again. Uno momento, por favore. Let's see if this works. Because otherwise, I don't know what I did. Let's type in some gobbledygook. Okay, it's still telling me chats are not enabled. I don't know how. Edit. That's great. Put me under entertainment. Stream latency? No. Say, does that help? Is there a... Why are you not allowing me to have my chat? The entire reason that I do this bullshit. To talk to my people. Help. Oh boy, guys, I'm gonna talk to an AI. Okay, toggle. Let's go to chat settings. Okay. I'm talking to Restream support right now. Let's see. Okay, now it's not actually. Wow, and now it won't let me type at all. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I think it just started showing me. Testing. Ah! Never mind, it worked. This guy is, mind you, in the time it took me to get the thing started, to get the chat going, this guy hasn't helped me at all. No offense if this Danny guy is listening, but it fixed it on its own. I still can't see what you're typing because the chat for the helper guy is literally covering the chat for you guys. And I've tried to move it and I can't. It won't let me move it. Okay, so apparently this is Restream. All right. There we go. Okay, so whatever you guys have said before Quiet Chris saying hi, Benji, I have not seen anything. So, by the way, the random letters, guys, that was me trying to get the chat to work. That's what that was. There was nothing special to it. It was just, I was frustrated, and I was trying to get something to show up for you guys. Apparently, all of Restream was having this problem. It was not just me. So, cool. Okay, we good. We good. Hi, everybody. How we doing today, kids? How did everyone deal with the freeze? The great freeze. Hi, Mom. Oh, so you don't have school today. That's what I'm hearing. If you're on, I have no gremlins to deal with all week. I knew it. So whatever you guys said, hold on. I will have to go back in chat on YouTube through my phone to see. Hello, Gorian. Gorian, that was an excellent jump. We're chat gremlins. Yes, yes, yes. I came in, and of course, my fur gremlins, they were, are we not sufficient for you? Hello, Quiet Chris. Hello, everyone. How did everyone fare, my fellow Americans, with this, this great freeze? With the winter storm. It was a pretty good storm. I am very blessed. The exact location in North Carolina that I was in, honestly, didn't get that heavily hit. We got lucky. Did we? I actually got snow, by the way, kids. I actually got snow, which was pretty cool. I didn't lose power. So, and as I told you guys last week, I would rather have all the things I need and be prepared. Because you all know exactly what would have happened if I didn't make the food ahead of time, if I didn't buy all that water, if I didn't do all the things. I would have lost power. My pipes would have frozen. All would have gone wrong. All would have gone wrong. So I am thrilled with what I did. I am thrilled with the choices I made. And I'm just not upset. I would rather be prepared. And now, because I know there's more snow coming, because there is, I'm still prepared for that as well. So again, I'm not upset. I'm happy. I'm glad I did what I did. Because now, there's nothing to worry about. And there is forest. I stay stocked up. I don't normally have the room for it. That's the problem. Like, right now, my house is 50 degrees. Just to give you guys a perspective, like, outside, it was 7 degrees this morning. That doesn't normally happen in North Carolina. I've seen it get that cold before, once. Hello, Raven. I did see it get that cold once. But overall, no. No. It was, it's not normal to drop that much here. At least not where I am in North Carolina. Up in the mountains, yes. Up in the mountains, it is completely normal. If you guys wonder why my hands are not showing, they're cold. So I am currently heating them under my fat. And then I'm going to bring them out to draw. But the heaters have not been doing a great job because it got so cold. Because we get mostly ice and freezing air. And so that's why this morning when I woke up, I had like 8 cats on me. People were buying out the stores. Yes, they were. Starman was working till... Baby, what time did you work to all 3 days? Like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock? He was working till late. Late. Every day. Yeah, we haven't seen ice like this since 1994 in Mississippi. Someone help me. I hate the M states, except for Massachusetts. I don't know the letters for any of the rest of them. We won't talk about the temps here. The exploding trees were real. And we still had a lot of accidents. I did have the best cat blanket, because, guys, I woke up. I had Arya and Axel on my chest. I had Atticus, Athena, and Penny at my hip. I had Jupiter and Hermes between my legs, and I forget who the last one was. I want to say I had Adesia. It was either Adesia or Cleo was on my head. The Mississippi, thank you. The sip, thank you. And it compelled me to not leave the bed. It compelled me to not leave the bed. The last time we had a bad blizzard was the 90s. Well, as my father likes to put it, if you guys are from New England, any of my New Englanders here, they keep trying to make it... I know what the M states are. It's the letters I have a problem with, Captain Fluffy Paws. The letters. I have a hard time with the letters. They are living radiators, yes. We were keeping each other warm this morning. Because obviously I cannot leave the heaters on throughout the night. Though Starman and I made an executive decision and we did pull from the HELOC because we can't keep this up. It is going to be super cold and it's going to keep being super cold and we have too many animals over the age of 10. Greta, did you hear me talking about your people? My elderly babies. Come here, baby. Come here. And there's another elderly. Here we are. Greta and Penny, here to save the day. We realized we have too many elderly pets to keep letting it get this way. So we bought we pulled enough to buy 2 rather expensive large heaters to go over the entire household. So that way they will help out. They can stay on for long periods of time. They are meant to take the place of central air. Why don't you leave the heaters on? Because it's a fire hazard. I have 20 animals, 18 of them cats, and cats do have a habit of sleeping directly on heaters. Literally, Luna is here to prove me right. Luna has been sleeping directly in front of the heater in this office. She, no furnace, no. Furnaces don't exist in North Carolina, and they almost never have a basement to begin with. Adesia, how did that feel? You banged your head right into the cat tree. So that's the problem. Like, if you come to North Carolina, except for, like, the mountains, not to mention the shedding, exactly. You can only really use electric heaters and space heaters. You're not going to find the ability to really light fires or anything inside houses unless you go through really old kinds of houses. And the thing is, again, what about wood ovens? This house at one point was able to have it, not anymore. The fireplace got knocked down and filled in a long time ago. There is a hole in the wall where I could put a wood stove, but you guys understand that's expensive. That's thousands of dollars for me to set that up. I'd have to dig in to the ground underneath to be able to get the wood furnace to do the stove. Yeah, again, Rocky, you're not understanding. I don't have the money for that. Pellet stoves are expensive to install. That's thousands of dollars. You know what's not thousands of dollars? 2 electric heaters that I can hang on a wall. Oh my God, Hermes, will you knock it the fuck off? Like, that's the problem, guys. Trust me. I am a problem solver. I look through every avenue. And I'm not going to go to the avenue that is dangerous or more expensive. Anytime there's fire involved, I run the risk of my animals setting the house on fire. Because electric has safety measures. If I had no pets and my house wasn't so dusty, I'd consider more fire options to begin with. But in the first place, what I'm hearing is you or Starman gotta become firebenders, right? He's trying to... No, he literally just nearly knocked the entire cat tree over. And I was gonna kill him. Hermes is not a light cat. He is heavy. But the thing is, also, it does not get cold enough here long enough to warrant spending that kind of money. If it was like in New England where we're getting 6 to 7 months of cold weather, I would be like, you know what, baby, it's worth it. We hit 80 degrees last month. I need you to understand that around the time of Christmas, it was 80 degrees. He's not chunky. The boy is just muscular. He's one of our bigger cats. Like, I'm talking in terms of just size. He is huge. He is almost a foot tall. He is at least 1.5 feet long. Hermes, are you a little piece of shit gremlin? Yes, you are. But the thing is, guys, it does not get cold here long enough to warrant that. It's smarter for me to invest in cooling than heating. That would be a wiser investment. I don't know if you guys realize this. I technically do. If you guys remember, it broke. And it's going to cost between $18,000 to $30,000 to replace. You must see him. I don't know if he'll let me. Hermes. Greta, go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. Let me see if I can get to him. Let me see if I can get to him. I gotta clear out what he can destroy first. Oh, okay. Give me Hermes. My pretty boy. Yeah. I know you're so happy to see Mommy. Are you gonna let Mommy carry you? Oh, you fucker. I know. Orion makes you nervous, I know. Because he doesn't leave you alone. Oh. Alright, now Hermes. The children wish to see you in all your unit. No. As you can see, he is not fat, but he is huge. He is the definition of a gremlin. All right, hold on, buddy. Hold on. The people wish to witness you. Hold on. This is Hermes. He's big. He's a big boy. Yeah? He lets me hold him. But he will bolt. Go. He is the definition of... He is the most red cat I've ever owned. Is he part Maine Coon? He is brothers with Jupiter and Cleo and Adesia. They're all from the same litter. So we have no idea. But he big. He's a big boy. Like him and Jupiter and Adesia and Cleo, they are all from the same litter. As a matter of fact, him and Jupiter and Adesia all have a teeny tiny hook at the end of their tail. Their tails hook just the tiniest bit. It's so weird. Hey, babe. Do you see Jupe? Do you see Adesia or Cleo? The girls are about 3 inches shorter than him. He is heavy, though. Damn, boy, he thick. I know. He was always the biggest in the litter. He was the anti-run. He was always huge. And I have got to say, in my opinion, I believe he might have a different dad from the rest of the litter, but I can't tell. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know. I don't know if he shares a dad with anybody. But he is easily 16 pounds. He weighs as much as Axel and Sinbad, who are both huge. My 4 heaviest cats are Hendrix, Hermes, Axel, and Sinbad, followed by Sunny. Gorian looks like he'd be heavy, but he's not. By the way, hello, Emo. It's, the big boys. Most of my cats, most of them, are lower weight. But the ones that I have are big. I would say Jupiter is between 12 and 15 pounds. He's pretty chonk as well. Chonk as in he's dense. Because they're all scrawny little bastards. They're all scrawny in their own way, but muscular little bastards. How many oranges do you have now? I have 4. I have Hermes, I have Sinbad, I have Sunny, and I have Dante. Jupiter, my mother was a whore. I know, right? Pippin is 10 pounds. Most of my cats outweigh Pippin. In terms of cats, the kinds that I have 3 brown tabbies because I have Hendrix, Atticus, and Calliope. I have 3 calicos in Daisy, Athena, and Cleo. I have 3 gray tabbies in Penny, Jupiter, and Adesia. I have 2 solid colored cats in Axel and in Umi. Then I have, let's see, who would be the other types? I have 2 tuxedos. That would be in Luna and in Gorian. I have 4 oranges with Sinbad, Sunny, Hermes, and Dante. But they would also be considered tigers or orange tabbies. Who did I leave out? And then Aria is my cow patch. She's my only black and white patch. Have you ever had I have never had a Siamese before. I have never fostered or rescued a Siamese. Okay, this is the Pokemon hunter in me. I do want to, have almost every kind of cat at least once. I would love the chance to have an Abyssinian. I love Abyssinians. I would love to get some kind of Siamese. As a matter of fact, what's crazy is we can't tell she's Siamese or Himalayan. Gorian, Atticus, and Dante, their mother looks like she's a Siamese. A very fluffy one. We have not been able to capture her. It's been over 3 years now. She's black with a couple of white spots. Her brothers were gray. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that I missed. I don't think there is. I think that was everybody. My dream is to one day acquire a ragdoll and name him Prince. I had a Maine Coon. My Maine Coon was Bob. He was glory. Hey babe, someone's fighting. I believe it's Jupiter. What? Fighting. I hear growling and yowling coming from the bathroom. The only one I know not involved is Penny because she's on my ass. And Luna because she's in front of the heater. Where's Jupiter? Do you see him?
No.
That's what it is. Bring me Jupe. He passed away 3 years ago. His name was Hawkeye. Bring me my little Jupe.
He almost got away.
I know. Come here, baby. So, this is Jupiter. Orion, go see Daddy. You wait here, baby. Hold on. This is Jupiter. He's almost the same height as Hermes. Same litter. I know, baby. He is much more attitude. Hold on, baby. Shh, it's okay. He wants to get away so bad, though. Go ahead, escape. Because of him. Boy, do not. And yes, I look bummy. It is freaking cold in this house. I miss your videos. I miss making them. The problem is that every time I've made them, shit has gone sideways. Not a thought between those eyes. Actually, the worst part is, he is very intelligent. He's one of my most intelligent and scheming cats. He schemes a lot. I have had to yell at him more than almost any of the other cats. I'd love to at least interact with an Abyssinian. I have. Abyssinians are so sweet. They are incredible little cats. And I held one once at a pet expo. Didn't think anything of it. And I was like, oh my goodness, I totally want one. And then they said, well, this one's for adoption right now. And I was like, wow, how much? This was in 2009. $1,500. This cat was loving up on me like nothing else. And I had to very gently pry its teeny tiny little paws off of me and go, no, thank you. No, thank you. Hold up, he looks like my boy Winston. What's the funniest thing is that Jupiter, when he's really, really comfortable, you can see the little fangs in his mouth. His teeth hang out the side of his mouth. Winston is the cat's best friend. Orion thinks everything belongs to him. That's his biggest problem. Oh, there's Cleo. I'll never catch her. $1,500 because Abyssinians are a very old breed. They're a very expensive breed. And they're a very popular breed. Hence why I will never own one. Unless it's a rescue. Cleo, what are you doing? Yeah? She talks to me, though. Cleo! Cleo! What are you doing? What are you doing? Cleo. If you guys are watching me on Instagram, I posted a few days ago my Cleo report. Cleo, every night, marches through the house. If I'm not in bed, she comes and yells at me. Typically because usually I'm either in here or I'm in the bathroom. So I'm either in here playing video games or I'm in the bathroom. And she will come in and she will start rolling around and chatting me up going, she's watching me right now trying to figure out why I'm doing all that. Go to the bathroom if you need to. And her brother is watching her now. Huh, Jupiter? Come here. The sleep police. I have many different officers for the sleep police, but Cleo is the most consistent. Because then once I get into bed, regardless if I got in bed on time or not, Cleo then does her nightly report. She will... Gaming stream? Never. I hate talking while I game. I hate it so much. I love looking at the screen, zoning out, and forgetting everything else exists. So if you are fine with watching me do absolutely nothing but game and not acknowledging any of you, then you'll get a gaming stream. Otherwise, nope. Because I'll do whatever the hell I want. And often I do repetitive and silly shit. But, whatchamacallit? Because I'm just gaming for the fun of it. I'm purely gaming because I enjoy it and I want to, and it makes me happy and I can zone out. Don't talk then, that's a niche, but it's not my niche, baby. I'll think about it. But the idea has never appealed to me as a person. But I'll think about it. But yeah, what she'll do then is once I get into bed, one of her favorite things to do is then she will crawl up onto the pillows and start chattering to me. And she gets real happy. And she starts rolling around and she deeply huffs Starman's face. Specifically his face. She will nuzzle my head and roll around. But when it comes to sniffing, she loves sniffing Starman's face. Expand thy niches, get more money. It doesn't work that way, babe. In order for me to be able to do it, I have to make another channel. So now I've got to keep up with 2 channels. And on top of that, I have to get a following similar in size to this one to even make it profitable. And then the other problem is that then what I enjoy as a hobby suddenly stops being a hobby. It starts being money. I will go months without gaming. Months without gaming. The longest I went without gaming, for instance, I just started gaming Zelda again. The last time I turned on The Legend of Zelda was 2024. So I'll go months or even a whole year without playing a game for multiple reasons. So that's why it just doesn't appeal to me, honey. And it's putting more pressure on me to do it in a way where I'm not even going to enjoy it at all. Khaleesi is happiest when it's time for bed. She sleeps between me and hubby. Sounds painful. Exactly. It's just more problems than it's worth. And I understand what you're saying, baby, but a lot of people, if you've never done a YouTube channel at all, you have no idea just how much can go into it. This isn't me bitching and saying my life is so hard, but the thing is, when you're a one-woman show and you do not have the money to put all that effort in and devote 100% of your time to it, it's more effort than it's worth to begin with. It creates negative emotions towards something that you don't want to. The reason why I'm able to draw on stream, part of that was because I stopped drawing for so long. I had to put some kind of force on myself to draw. I had to push myself to draw again because I had avoided it for so long. And so this was a way for me to get people to hopefully push me to want to draw. And you guys did. You guys wanted me to draw. You enjoy my drawings. Regardless of why you enjoy them. You enjoyed my drawings. So you kept asking, when am I going to see drawings again? When are we going to see drawings again? Hey, I want you to draw this again. Hey, we want to see you draw that. That motivates me because I was letting it go. But with gaming is not to be anti-gaming. It's not a productive thing. It is an escape for me. It's when I'm frustrated, when I'm angry, when I'm tired, one of my favorite things to do when I game is to just do something very repetitive and relaxing so I feel like I didn't know you did drawing. Shut up, I'm lucky. So I feel like I am getting something out. I mean, Gothix is a perfect example. She rarely gamed for a long, long time because it became a chore for her. She could never just game. The basement you denied the existence of, now you know why I ignored the comment, because I'm like, what basement? And if you are, there's no way from there to in here. So, no matter what, you're screwed. But I'm here, trapped. Enjoy the cold air. Hello, La Luna. Come on. Hello, baby. Yes, come on. Girl, I'm purposely not moving so you can decide what you're going to do. Come on. Come on. I know. Come here. Girl, this way. This way. Come on. There we go. Come here. I know, my baby. You're still waiting for the prediction portrait of your future husband? I'm just going to draw. You know exactly who I'm going to draw. Star giving an in-depth defense of why she doesn't, because I get the question a lot. Can I draw a bird? If you guys can't see it, that's some, it's too dang cold! Ark, are you back in the south? Somebody on Twitch asked if I can draw a bird. I can draw a bird. I remember why I didn't drink grapefruit water, but I can't close the can. Grapefruit water? That just sounds like... Are you punishing yourself? Is an enema involved? What are you doing? Luna is rubbing the camera. Hello, baby. You are? Are you back in Carolina? And I hate it. You see the Restream bot? What Restream bot? Burbs. Want me to send pics of my burbs? Of course. Hello, we have a whole channel for that, emo. We have a whole channel for that. Should I start showing the stream on screen? I wonder if I should. The stream on screen. Wow, hear me out. Should I start showing the chat on stream? No, Arkansas. Oh, okay. There's nothing else to drink with electrolytes and I'm out of lemonade. Girl, literally just put salt in your water. Boom, electrolytes. Draw a birdo seed? Do I have any birdo seeds? I mean, Azrael's kind of a bird. See, a lot of my OCs have wings, but... Yeah, fun fact, by the way, guys. If you need electrolytes, you can just put sugar and salt in hot water. Horror burb, no. Oh my god, ew, you all want the bird. And yes, you want the stream. Okay, let's see. Can it be invisible? I don't want it looking like that. How do I edit this? That looks gross. Hide chat overlay. Oh, there's got to be a way to make that look better. There has got to be a way to make that look better. That looks terrible. Let's look over the chat settings, because what the fuck? I don't like the way that looks at all. Nope. Looks rough. I know. I should be able to fix this. That looks terrible. Why does it look so bad? Is there no way to fix the colors? Graphics. Overlay. Oh, that's much better. At least there's that. Okay. But how do I make the chat look better? Oops. I got kidnapped by my sister and a boyfriend, forced to socialize, needed a restaurant. Oh, Payo! Notes, QR codes, captions. This should be under graphics. I just want to fix the way that looks. It just, like you guys said, it looks rough. Why does it look so rough? And when I click on chat, there is 0 spot for me to... Let me look up, because there was a spot where it let me... It told me I could go to chat settings. Okay, let me go to Restream Help Center. Chat settings. Let's try this. Filter chat comments. I don't receive comments. Gay! I know there's a way to make this look better, because that just looks grody. I wanted it to be like a PNG. I wanted it to be see-through. Yes, Greta, Mama sees you. Customize. Well, not that. No, not that. Listen here, you son of a bitch. This is annoying. What, Greta? Let's go to the actual website. How am I not logged in? Like, you dirty rat. How the fuck am I not logged in? Okay, let's see. Settings. Good Lord, there is nothing. Ever since they've done this update, the shit is just wonky. I guess it's gonna have to be ugly, kids. You wanted this. You're getting it. But it's ugly. I'm the first to say it. I'll have to figure out the next time. Free dinner, but I have to do my coursework due for this Friday. I barely started. Oof. Husband, do you love me? Can you make me tea? I'm cold. Make yourself tea while you're at it. I'm cold too. Okay, then have tea. Baby, I cannot hear you. And all of you want me to make another new OC, as if I can't always keep up. All right, let's see. I already have a hard time keeping up with the ones that I got. But all right. Oh, wait, I figured it out. My sister's boyfriend is tipsy, so she needs another pair of hands to wrangle him. Tea, imposter. I already had my coffee. I already had my coffee. Our star son drinks coffee, but I already had my coffee. Make hot chocolate, you heathens. I don't have any hot cocoa. Hunty, do you realize it's a good idea to... Do you really think it's a good idea to give her caffeine? You wanted this. You get it. It's ugly. That's what I said, and that's what I meant. All right. Now I gotta think of an OC. Oh, her problem is in what universe? I can't put it in the universe with Placo because they're all under the water. It'd be really stupid and hard to insert a bird character into that. There's two characters that operate on their own universes. One character that operates technically in all of them. I saw a Rumi costume for the Pumas! Stop it. Draw a yassified dove? No. A birdfish? No. Oh, I'm trying to think. Barry could have a pet dove. That could be possible. Or, if you want to do it yassified. Here, this is gonna go over well. We could do another anthropomorphic like Evelyn. New universe, bitch! Flying fish inspo. Who wants to get that? Who wants to get that? My brush will be clipped. Will be dipped in the mug instead of my water jar at some point during this endeavor. I ain't doing that! I wanted my own hot chocolate. I can't get that now. I wanted hot chocolate. I ordered it last night. The market was shut down. Because I was trying to bake. I was going to stay up really late last night and bake a lot. And the reason I was going to do that is because it would generate heat in the house, but I can't just leave the oven on for no reason. So I literally just went on to DoorDash, and I selected a bunch of shit to just bake. So we were going to have a shit ton of cakes that I was going to put in the freezer, but I wanted to keep the heat up last night. It was an hour and a half later, DoorDash contacts me, and it says, the store is closed. Your order's canceled. And I was like, well, shit! So there went that idea. I got hot chocolate and creamer foam. Make sure it's actual cream. A lot of those foams, they're actually oils. Which is just, like, gross to me. Oh, Penny left. I thought she was on the back of my chair. She gone. Bro, did you get a refund? They gave it to me in credit. And because I have the free Dash Pass, I got it from T-Mobile last year, it's not that big a deal. I get groceries from DoorDash all the time, so 27 bucks. That's all it was, only $27. Oh my god, excuse me. No one heard that. I normally block that in time, but shit. Hello, Adija. Will you come over so I can show the kids your face? Adija. But anyways, back to topic at hand. So they gave me a refund. And I buy enough groceries that it's not that big a deal. Now, as for this bird. Burp. Shut up! Baby. Baby! They're picking on me because I accidentally burped. I want you to make me a tea to make me feel better. So am I. You know what? All of you suck. Just because I was warming my hands, I wasn't able to reach the freaking mic in time. Normally, my hand is like snatch, and I turn off the mic while I'm about to burp. Clip it. You all suck. They're all clipping it. Honey, I need You're all mean. You've gotten 2 burps out of me in the last 5 years. You all suck. As for extra honey, actually in my tea, I want less sweetener. I put a lot in my coffee because I need it. The beast is vanquished. You know some weirdos will play for your burps and give it... Oh, ugh. Ew, ew, ew. Gross. We don't like. Alright, fellow T-Mobile Tuesday people. T-Mobile just contacted me. What are we getting for free today? To accompany the burp. Wow! I forgot the chat is already up and I have to do this. Oh boy, guys. I'm gonna... Wow! Thanks! Thanks, HG, for the $5 for a burp! So bitch. We're not bullying. No one said anything about your weight. Wow. Wow, ma'am. Wow, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Everyone, we're gonna gaslit her for Tanuki. It's Tanuki time, Emo! Tanuki time! Adisha. Babe? Are you making me tea? What? You know what would make you stay warm? Washing off my mug and boiling some hot tea. That's right! Tanuki! Tanuki! It's an avocado, thanks! You can't hurt me with that, bitch. Can't hurt you with what? Can't hurt you with what, Emo? You have to say please. I did say please. I did say please. I did. Let's see. Let me try something. YouTube.com. Let me go to my live. View your channel. Go to my live stream. Pause it. Wait for it to load. And oh my god, I just saw another... You know what I got paid? Merry Christmas or something. Burp, by the way, you got any Labubu strange gifts lately? No! Thankfully. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna start a poll. Alright, children. There we go. I started a poll. Natanya, you going? Bye, Natanya. We love you. Stay warm. Babe. Is there somebody outside? You guys are really wanting that anthro, huh? Just quick balance the vote. Penny, you need to decide what you're doing. Bird Lives Matter. I personally wanted to make the pet. My personal vote is... Whoa! Penny, my God! Ugh. Oh my God. All of you want... I guess you all really want Evelyn. Why, Choco? Why? It's really wrong that I'll get more money for burping. Guys. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. Flexing on a shake my head. Oh my God. Thank you for the $59.99 donation, Choco. Thank you. Oh, we are seeing a balance in the poll. No, we're not. Never mind, I'm a liar. All right. $80 donated today, and that means it'll be $50 going to me. I think. Is that the math? Is that how the math works? I guess so. You attracted gremlins now. We shall be your trouble. Alright, so I guess that means you all want an anthro burb. Okay. I've acquired coffee. I still want to eat. My husband's being mean and he won't make me any. Thank you, Hunty. Thank you, Emo. Wait, gift membership. What? Thank you, Hunty, for gifting Emo that membership. AO actually participated in stream, got the membership. Tamagotchi update. Tamagotchi? You mean Tamagotchi? What's the percent? I believe YouTube takes 30% of whatever I make. 30%. So, like, if you donate 100, I get 70. What's 30% of 50? I don't even know! That's math. Hold on. I have a phone for that. My favorite thing that come true, getting older, was teachers realizing that we would carry a calculator wherever we went. And also me finding out that I never needed to buy that fucking calculator. What's fucked up is that they don't YouTube pick who gets membership, so that was sheer luck. Wow, really? You didn't get to pick? 30. Okay, so 59 times 30% is 1770. So 59 minus 17. So I get $41.30 for every $59. They take a 30% tax from creators and still run ads. Right! Right! That hurts. Because, like, for instance, you guys know that Choco donated that $123 3 streams ago. But I only got $73 out of it. It's a graph calculator, so glad I never had to get... Yeah, we did. $24 is 30% out of 80. So... Don't show off. Some of us can't do math! Fluffy pies! Some of us can't do math, okay? Some of us are bad at it. Y'all, I'm seeing Ice Pro... Stop it! Where are you, Mitch? No, I know ridiculous amounts of ads, because here's the thing, guys. Before... Having a membership meant you did not have to. You did not have to see ads. When I joined, the reason why I joined memberships was so that way I could watch certain channels without having to worry about watching ads because I watched them so much. And then YouTube took that away. Kansas. There's ICE protesters in Kansas? YouTube Premium is Gabe. Why is it $8 for basic and I still see an ad? Thank you! Mitch, just be careful. If you see protesters, go the long way around. Don't go anywhere near them. These retards will literally put your life in danger just to get more activity online. They have no idea about actual safety. And they will monetize anybody that gets hurt. Anybody that gets hurt. Did you hear about that family with the baby? Oh, the baby that got gassed? Oh, you mean the family that was there for 45 minutes and left their infant in a car alone while they protested? And then had the audacity to steal $200,000 from donations? Claiming they were hurt when they weren't? I just memorized the math tables too. Plus I got... Penny, you are not even on their radar. The girls are playing with each other. Oh, it's fucking useless now. Great. Yep. What, Penny? What? Yeah, that family, they were there protesting. And there's video evidence of them. 45 minutes before the baby got gassed, they were there. And then they put up a GoFundMe, and they got up to $200,000. $200,000. The only one I still have no opinion on, but whether people like it or not, I am actually leaning towards the left being right on, is Alex Petty. I still have no opinion because there's only been 2 very, very confusing videos. It's apparently going to be me picking up a fucking bottle of Gak to drink instead of my mug. I'm on the bus to work. Shit. Public transport, they don't give a shit about that. They'll do whatever the hell they want. And I can hear somebody growling. Ignore the mess on the floor. The boys and girls have been literally flying. This is what... See, look, when they run through, they literally skid through the litter boxes and they've been kicking it all out. But this is what Luna does. There's the heater, and there's Luna. So in case you guys wonder why I cannot leave a heater running 24/7, that's why. She'll burn herself just to stay warm. Gak, what is it? That's the water that you put your paintbrush in. It's just called water. It's just a 3-letter word for... essentially paint water. I'm thinking Alex Pretty was accidental in the sense that his gun might have gone off. So everyone was innocent on that one. They already had the gun. Exactly. And that is why I'm leaning that way. I have no definitive proof of that. And my thing is, let's say even if he'd reached for something else, because he did bring extra mags, the information I have gotten is... they already had his gun. There was no need for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bullets. He stopped moving after bullet 1. It was overkill. The pepper spray beforehand was not. A lot of people were adding stuff on. Alex Petty was up, standing up, pulling another protester against her will towards the car. That's when they got pepper sprayed. That is when they got pepper sprayed. not okay for him to do that. Yes, he advanced on the agents, and yes, he did, whatchamacallit, he did escalate. I don't think that Alex Petty was 100% innocent in what he did, because he escalated shit. He is on camera hosting events on how to escalate this shit. He knew what he was doing. Do I believe he deserved to die for it? Thus far, I am leaning towards no. This is not a Renee Good situation where, like, he had like 6 agents on top of him. He had 6 agents on top of him. It was overkill. I believe this is a situation where tensions are entirely too high on both sides. Agents are terrified, and they should be, because people are, they shouldn't have to be, but they should be, because people are putting hits out on them. People are trying to find their families. I have friends with children who tell me kids are untouchable, that think it's totally normal to follow ICE agents' kids and torment them purely because of what their parents do for work. Part of that, and mind you, some of them are teachers. These are people that are teachers, who have been teachers, and this is how much they are getting influenced, because they still don't. There's a video of 2 lawyers. All they do is read law. They literally showed the exact laws, the exact statutes that ICE has, okay? The exact authority. They showed that ICE has all this authority and all of this legal rights. And people were still in the comments arguing with them. But what they're doing is illegal. No, it's not. There was this one channel I was watching where they were like, oh, look, J.D. Vance said that they have total immunity. But he specifically says people that are following the letter of the law, if they're doing immoral things, if they're doing things against the law, they don't have immunity. He said that in the first part of the statement. The second part of the statement, he said, but if they are doing their job, they have immunity. And this guy acted like, oh, see, he said it. And I literally called him out, and he's like, oh, how did he put it? Let me see if I even got the comment still. He might have blocked me because he didn't respond after I said this. It was a couple of days ago. And I thought it was just the most retarded thing. Let me see. And again, he might have blocked me, so I might not have it. Here it is. Okay. I said, you misquoted him yourself, dude. He said no one performing wrongdoing would get immunity, but if they are operating the lens of the law, they would. How is your memory that short? He said, real fast, what's immunity for? Immunity from what? Take your time. I said, real fast, why would they need it in cases where people put them in a position to protect themselves? Now use that noggin there, big boy. What is self-defense? Go ahead, I'll give you time. You clearly need it. He never responded. 3 other people did, but he never did. I personally do and don't agree with people saying he shouldn't have brought a gun to a protest. I don't think he should have brought 2 extra mags. I think that's a little overkill as well. But if he was a legal, if he was a legal gun owner with no priors, anything like that, then yeah, he had every right to. He had every right to bring a gun to a protest. That's his legal right as an American. That being said, like I said before, shit's escalating for no reason. ICE is operating in like 11 other states with none of these problems. We have none of these issues. We have no deaths, no violence, nothing. Penny, are you having fun up there? ICE is operating perfectly fine with no issues. For some reason, only in the state with rampant fraud, we're having this. This is why I just don't watch the news all day. Agreed. These weird teachers are giving normal teachers a bad name, for real. Because I've seen so many videos talking about teachers quitting, and all of them have someone pointing out, purple hair, bad opinion. He had a permit for concealed carry last I read. Yes, it's Penny. She's, the cold is definitely making her act a little weird. And, Trump put out this statement. I forget what. I think he put it out on his Truth Social. So this came out yesterday. Governor Tim Walz and I called me with the request to work together with respect to Minnesota. It's a very good call, and we actually seem to be on similar wavelength. I told Governor Walz that I would have Tom Homan call him, and that we were looking for any and all criminals that they have in their possession. The governor very respectfully understood that, and I will be speaking to him in the near future. He was happy that Tom Homan was going to Minnesota, and so am I. We have had such a tremendous success in Washington, D.C., Memphis, Tennessee, New Orleans, Louisiana, and virtually every other place we have touched. And even in Minnesota, crime is way down. But both Governor Walz and I want to make it better. This is what Trump said. You wonder if they're doing it to distract us from the fraud? They are absolutely doing it. Oh. Let's see. Apparently he broke a rib. Alex Petty. He broke the ribs of an agent. I don't know. I still don't think he deserved what he got. It's just not adding up for me on this one. Two things can be true at once. You know, the thing is, guys, we can say Alex Petty's death was not okay and still be in support of ICE. My opinion about ICE hasn't changed. My opinion about the protesters hasn't changed. I still feel the protesters need to shut the fuck up. I still feel they are all wrong. But I also feel they have the legal right to be able to complain. Just because the protesters don't believe in their opposition having an opinion doesn't mean we have to believe that. Protesters are, in fact, being the Gestapo that they don't like. They are, in fact, going around, and they have been trailing people. They have been, whatchamacallit. They have been harassing people. They have been targeting people. They have been profiling people. Any man that it's Minnesota to begin with. So, of course, they're going to be bundled up. It is a hunting state. So, of course, they're going to have camouflage on. Any man that is even remotely dolled up that it's fucking cold out, they have been profiling. Any truck that is dark with tinted windows, they have been following. We can say they fucked up and we can still support ICE. Exactly. We can still do that, guys. If you cannot say one good thing about the opposite side and one bad thing about your side, we no longer become the side of reason. We are just as brainwashed. If you hear a fact and your knee-jerk reaction is to rail against it because it challenges your narrative, you are no longer able to think critically. We have to be intelligent on this. We are still the side of reason, and we cannot forget that. It is why people don't like what I say about Ashley Babbitt. I stay consistent. Ashley Babbitt, whether you like it or not, was a fair death. She had a lawful order. She disobeyed it. She went through the window and she paid the price. A lot of people use her as this martyr of the right. No, she wasn't. She was stupid at that time. She let her emotions get the better of her and she died because of it. And Renee Good did the exact same thing. And if you can't hear that, if that bothers you, you need to explore that. Just like how you guys have heard me the last few weeks. I told you all I didn't feel comfortable about this Greenland thing. Someone had to convince me. And then thankfully, I was right. Because Trump thankfully never actually wanted Greenland. He just wanted to see how far he could push. Thank God. I'm glad about that. Because I was not okay with them bribing the citizens of Greenland, paying all that money when we have all these things we need to fix here. Two things can be true at once. And we have to make sure that we don't become the very psycho leftists that we are all railing against. We have to. Else none of this is working. Clock it. Exactly. We have to be willing to call out our own people. Just like how I don't support Fresh and Fit. I don't support Andrew Tate. I don't support Just Pearly Things. They're all major righties and super traditional. I don't support any of them. Watching Pearl fail at that debate was gorgeous. It was beautiful. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I loved watching her falter. I loved watching her fail. I loved watching her literally then make every excuse under the book afterwards. Every excuse. She could not at all admit she just doesn't know her shit. Pearl is obnoxious. No, Pearl is a failure. Did we talk about Pearl in the debate? No, we did not, but God almighty, was it glorious to watch her fail. You know what the worst thing is? If Pearl had actually done... Yeah, good luck with that. People are pickled to the point of no return. I know. But the thing is, you guys know me well enough. People on the left say I'm brainwashed. People on the right say I'm too left. I was on the right before most of these people even voted any red. I have been right-wing my whole life. You almost feel bad for her. I didn't feel bad. I enjoyed it. Pearl failing that debate gave me a hate boner and I loved it. See, I'm with Chris on this one. Because here's my thing. Do you know what the craziest part is? If Pearl had actually done her due diligence, she would have had a great comeback for Anna, but she didn't. Because last year, almost 79,000 American men self-deleted. Whereas only about 700 women died in childbirth. She could have come back with that. But she didn't. Because Pearl only looks up just deep enough to make herself feel better. That's all. She only looks up enough of the stats to make herself feel better. But when the stats weren't in her favor, suddenly she mocked the stats. And did you notice, whenever she couldn't come up with a proper stat, or she couldn't argue it properly, she fell back on ad hominem. Or anecdotal. She fell back on what got her the clapter. I was a lot more right-wing in the opinions fed to me as a child. Now I'm more or less center, maybe a tilt right. I am very right still, in a lot of ways. But I've never liked to be one to just blindly follow a narrative. Yes, as you get older, it gets simpler on you to just believe what you hear. But if I feel something's wrong, I follow that gut feeling. And I state it. I have zero interest in going against the mold. Than staying in the mold. I have not watched the debate. I didn't watch the debate either. I only saw clips. And it was beautiful. Luna, for fuck's sake, stop. Mom, K-pop Demon Hunters is collaborating with American Girl. No! That feels wrong to me. I feel wronged with that. I feel very wrong with that. Very wrong with that. But yeah, no. There was this experiment they did back in the 70s about conformity and fitting in. And everyone but one person, Luna, go forth and cause chaos. Everyone but one person was in on the experiment. At first, everybody, agreed with the logical standing. And what it was there was a group of lines. You had 3 on this side and 1 on this side. And you had to pick the one on this side that matched the length of the one on this side. And at first, everyone kept picking the same one. The right one. But 3 questions in, they started all picking the wrong one. And everyone, except obviously the experimental person, was going to say the wrong one altogether. And the experiment was that person going to believe what they saw, or were they going to conform? Considering how stubborn I am, and I know that, I've lost count how many times I'll look at something and everyone will be like, Cash, you can't see that. And I can see, it's a certain color. Like when I worked in furniture. I would say this is a color. And everyone would be like, no, it's not. I would say that's a greenish gray. And they go, no, that's a brown. And I'm like, it's greenish gray. No, it's a brown. I'm like, it's greenish gray. And they would say, that's brown. And I would fight them because I could see the green and gray. Now, come to find out, I have extra cones in my eyes. I can see more colors than most people. I love how I used to be a lefty in middle school and then I grew up and realized the right. A lot of people, when they grow up, realize how the right is accurate in most things. It's a very real thing that happens. Sorry, I'm getting text messages, guys. How dare you see things, right? The blue-white dress, I saw both. Because lighting changes the color. Not that damn dress again. Artists see all the colors. But it was true, and it's happened multiple times. It's happened with me and Starman. I don't care if everybody says I'm wrong. Just because the collective believes they are right doesn't mean they are right. It just means they have collectively admitted to believing that. We all believed, and were even taught it in school for a long time, that blood on the inside of your body was blue. And that the only time it turned red was when oxygen hit it. But it didn't occur to any of us that if you put a camera inside a blood vein, it would still be red. That dress was ugly. It was not at the time. Apparently, the guy that posted that dress killed his wife eventually, which is crazy. It's crazy work. By the way, Fluffy Paws, I promise I have not forgotten about you. We just have not had the extra cash. As you can see by the lack of heating and everything. We have not had the extra cash to go and do that. Just because most believe everything doesn't mean it's valid. Exactly. It's oxidized inside the body. Exactly, Emo. But it was a thing that we all believed for a very long time. And I stopped believing it when I kept looking at, man, you can't brush over it. I don't remember, but I vaguely remember somebody saying that he killed his wife or something like he was the original viral thing, and then how the fuck else does it carry oxygen to your fucking organs? Listen, we weren't thinking that far ahead, Emo. You're thinking too logically. Honey? Husband? Husband, I love you, you're so handsome! He's not answering me. I now have to wake him up. I really want that tea, and I've got Penny on my butt. We are closing on the doomsday clock, 85 seconds to midnight. What? He's about to get so annoyed. Can you hear his phone ringing, guys? Hi. I don't know if you're home yet or not. Are you home? Oh my gosh, then can you make me some tea? Oh, who's on you? A bunch of animals? Is there a dog on you? Orion! Greta! I bet that caused a disturbance, didn't it? Where are you? In the bedroom? Please, baby, I'm cold and I have Penny on me. Lord. He won't make me tea, chat. R.I.P. Star with no cheat. I know, I'm just gonna sit here and suffer, kids. He claims he doesn't feel good. You know what that means? He's just cold. He hung up on me! We're also only a room apart. He tried to kill her. He didn't actually kill her. He's in prison. Okay. What, Cleo? She's yelling at Orion right now. Orion, leave her be. Come on, Cleo. Come here. Cleo. Oh my god, Orion. You are so ridiculous. They wanted to cuddle and get warm. I love having the power to just make them all move. So, okay. But let's get to the real topic at hand today, guys. The really important topic. I hope you understand. The Patriots are going to the Super Bowl! And that's, like, just kind of really important. I know that politics and life and death, you know, they kind of play a role, but the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. I hope they play with his butt. Yes. I hope they do it very dry. But I had to point that out that my boys are doing it. My boys are killing it. Okay, Emo, you can just, like, you know, Tanuki your ass out of here, okay? Starthon uses beckon to call. It was super effective. Cares not for sports. I understand that all of you are uncultured, and that's okay. I feel bad for all of you, and that's okay. The hatred that you feel. I'm more of a rugby person. You're not here. That's why. But thank you. I don't watch sports. All of you, I did not realize were so uneducated. Ugh. No lube, no water, no soap. See, Chris is thinking the right way. He got this. Girls to give about football. Again, you're uncultured. It is okay. You have the right to your wrong ideals. I'm okay with that. I will just think less of all of you. It's okay. Super Bowl used to land on my birthday every year? But it's always on a Sunday. That means your birthday's next month. Nah, I pretend I'm into sports by saying Roll Tide when I see the something bread and circuses. Listen. I have been a football fan since I was a wee little child. My father was a season ticket holder for the Patriots when it was still Foxborough, and the tickets were only $500 for the season. There is small silk Patriots coats that my brother and I wore when we were little bitty babies. My father has a Patriots room. My father worked for the Patriots during their early 2000s dynasty. He met Tom Brady. He met all of the team. He used to guard the fields. I got playbooks and papers discarded by Belichick. You don't understand. We a Patriots family. We have lawn ornaments for football. My father had a Patriots recliner. Do you understand? I stopped giving a shit about sports when I went to the stadium that one time only. That shit ruined me for life. What stadium did you go to? See, the last time I was in a football stadium, I was 6 years old. It was fucking cold. Me and this little black girl were dancing with the cheerleaders. Wait, what are we talking about? Sports? Yes. Yes. Just understand I'm a Patriots fan. Have been a Patriots fan. For years. Years and years. And I'm very happy that we have a whole new dynasty starting. My dad met the coach of the Patriots when he was a player for the Patriots. So. Yeah. It's been 7 long years we've waited. I'm so not used to how bright it is outside. Let me tell you something. When I woke up on Sunday, fuck if I remember we got invited because some relatives asked the parents. I woke up on Sunday. And when I woke up on Sunday, there was no, I had not looked outside, but I saw how bright it was outside. And when I saw how bright it was, I knew then it was snow. Starfather did not play. Starfather worked for the Crafts. Stardad was actually a guard on the field. I can't even play along in the winter in Animal Crossing because it's too bright. We need pictures. He didn't get to take any. Oh, of my snow? That's different. I have pictures from my snow. But Dad never took pictures. You got to realize something. The Crafts are very hush-hush to begin with. Second of all, Dad didn't have a camera on his phone for a very long time. A very long time. Daddy worked for the Patriots when it was like 2001 to 2013. Close enough he was on the field. You can see my dad. If you watch any of the home games, okay? If you watch any of the recordings of the home games, okay? And you see a man watching the, with gray hair, standing with his back like this, and his legs slightly bowed, that's my dad. No camera on a phone. They didn't exist, Chris. You have to understand that cameras on phones weren't a thing until like 2008, 2009. What, Cleo? What? Girl, I know you had a poop. Go have your Zoomies somewhere else. I had an uncle that coached the high school football team near us. When he died, we had a celebration of life. Does that mean we're going to watch those on stream? I don't know where to find them. But my dad would know exactly which games for me to look up. If I look them up and you look at the, like there was the, babe, what was it called? The one where they threw the snow in the air. Hold on, I'm calling Dad. Let me make sure he's awake. If he's awake, I'm calling him. Okay, the lights are all on. Let's see if Star Dad had his operation. He is, that was back in the dinosaur days. Bite me. Star sounds like Luna in that one. Yeah, that's my dad. I'm very proud of my dad. But let's see, because he's, the operations made him very sore. I don't know if he's awake. We're about to find out. He might be yelling at me in a second. I'm thinking Star Dad is asleep because he ain't answering. Yeah, he ain't answering. Watch, I get a call now. He's going to be all in the way with me. But when you look back on those games, I remember very distinctly sitting in the living room with my mom watching while Dad was there in the stadium, and we saw... there was a couple of times where Dad had to dodge players because they were going to hit him. But, yeah. I'll have to look back and see if I can find any, because it's just really cool to know that my dad is there on camera somewhere. And, so yeah, we were like, when I say we were a Patriots family, we're a Patriots family. Most of you weren't even born at this time. Let's see. It's a text. Might be from my dad. Nope. It is for some reason someone who claims they're connected to our mortgage company who can lower our rate. Sure. So why isn't our mortgage company contacting us? So, all right. We're doing an anthro bird. Someone who can hang out with Evelyn. Now, for you guys to remember who Evelyn is, I hope you remember. Pretty sure I got a drawing of her in here somewhere. If not in here, then in another book. She's in here, I believe. Here we go. So remember, this is Evelyn. Okay. Car's extended warranty, something, something. Yeah. Hi, we're related to Mortgage Company, and we think we can lower your rate. Would you like help with your mortgage at 123 Smith Street? Yeah, okay. So we want somebody that can match her energy. My Evelyn. I've got an idea in mind. I really like those fancy pigeons. But what are you guys thinking? Give me ideas. Huh? Matthew, I'm on stream. Why do you think I would say that? What? You should be. Would you like to get scammed? I know, right? Like, the worst thing is, I'm not on the mortgage. So them messaging me makes no sense. It also tells me that they're not connected to our mortgage company. Because if I'm getting the texts, that makes no sense. It goes through my husband, not me. What, Penny? What? You have a lot of names, according to your phone. Well, there's these doves that have, like, really floofy feathers, and the females are really sweet, and they have short little faces. Bro, I get random texts asking me if I want to sell my dad's parents' house. The fuck? Yeah, that's not a scam at all. That ain't got nothing to do with me, I know. Trust me, I know. Well, if you guys aren't going to give me ideas, I'm going to fly off on my own and see what I can do. Male dove, no. We gave you an idea. I ain't doing the yassified one. She's a hater, chat. Straight up hater. Gonna give her little teeny tiny feet because she did a burb. Recent music reminds so much of like Drawn to Life soundtrack by old Nintendo. It's all AI, and I'm not massive about it, but I do like, you know, the generalized background sound of it all. So let's just block that number. 'Cause I have no interest. The burp face is so cute. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. She's gonna have 3 fingers instead of 4. I'm here on time for once. Technically, if I had gone on time, you'd have been 8 minutes late because I would have been gone, Jazz. So there's her general design down. An hour? It's been almost 3, darling. Or 2. Something like that. I know I've been requested to try to go in, so I'm going to try to go in today. Even though it is going to be literally nobody. There's going to be nobody there. As I told you, the market was shut down last night, so like... Heck, even Waffle House shut down. Like, come on, kids. There we go. It's been 6 hours. So now my question is, time is just a construct. Let's see. So now we gotta figure out a name for this lovely lady. I feel like she's the romper type of girl. Ah, you son of a bitch. There we go. Boxer dog in my lap. He makes typing hard. I don't blame you, Heidi. The Fungro, if we want to go flashy, use some kind of carnival. Well, this is just her normal outfit. So we're going just right now. Rapidly amount of creators who do comfort stuff like cooking and showing cats and make their stuff political. Oh my god, yes. So many of them have been getting political because they think their opinion is good. Like that girl with the dogs who was sitting there pretending that her... And now she's doing all the ones thinking that she's actually showcasing the evil of the right when it's hilarious. She doesn't realize what she's actually showing. A lot of them have been doing it lately. I know normally you know me as Miko's mom, but I couldn't stand by. I have this platform. You have this platform because you've got a cute animal and you took videos of it. That's what it's for. You're supposed to try to make everybody happy. That's it. You're not helping anybody. You're not being brave because you use the platform that you built off of your pet. It wasn't even you. It was your pet. You didn't do anything special. You just adopted something. And then you used its face and its likeness to get famous. Uh-oh. I think the error happened again. It's showing me again how to activate chat. But I'll continue what I was saying. A lot of these people do these channels and then they sit there and go, oh, I have to use my channel's voice. I have to say something. Number one. What? What, Cleo? When you sit there and make it like your channel became some kind of profound thing and you have to use that profoundness, no. If you were using it to help other animals, that's profound. You know, because your animal granted you blessings, you want to grant those blessings back. That's profound. That's beautiful. You coming out and suddenly you're using your animal's channel to push your political beliefs. You aren't being brave. You're following the, whatchamacallit. You're following what is popular. Because if you've got the media, if you've got other politicians, if everybody you know doesn't support ICE, and it's only what you consider a loud minority, you are the majority, you're not the resistance. I can't show happy stuff when people are dying. People die every day for a variety. They didn't care when illegal immigrants killed anybody. When Irina Zarutska got killed, they did not care. Okay? People come to cozy platforms to escape reality. Right. That's nuts. Got too spicy for the restream gods. Oh no, I have to be a hero. I know. For real, who they think they have is a popular opinion when celebrities say the same. Exactly. When you've got celebrities standing up making every single speech is anti-Trump and anti-this. When every time you look... I'm going to have the chat right here for now. When everything you see is anti-right-wing. When everything shows the exact same opinion as you. You are not the resistance. You are part of the majority. And this is the problem that these left-wingers do not get. They think that because they feel a certain way, that the whole world needs to feel that way. This is the problem that we have. Because there was this girl that posted, I know it's dangerous to bring my daughter out, but she wanted a milkshake, so she gets a milkshake. Bitch, if you actually thought your daughter's life was in danger because of ice, you wouldn't put it in risk for a fucking milkshake. If you were actually going up against the Gestapo, you wouldn't be as brave as you are. This is the problem. The very people that claim that they are doing this because they refuse to be afraid are the same people that won't go to back alleys. I have a Flight Rising online dragon breeding game, but I haven't posted because I don't know what to post about. Why the fuck would I add politics to a dragon game? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The very same people, they claim they are terrified. If you were actually terrified for your life, you wouldn't put your family at risk. Oh, good. It came back up. Thank God. It worked. Okay. You're not being brave. You don't care. You're doing what's popular. You're doing what makes you feel better. You're making statements that get you praise. Like artist, guys, I'm in too fear of my insert current event. Ho, draw, doodle, something. Right. Because they're all sitting going, how can I make this about me? Like that woman that shaved her head because Renee Good died. She literally saw that and said, how can I make this about me today? Matt, Penny's calling. Honey? He definitely fell back asleep. What, baby? What? Hello, Moto. But literally, that's what these people are doing. They're like, this, I hate all this chaos. I need to add to it. Because you know what they see? They see, number one, the money. Now I'm seeing a heck ton of artists draw heroes killing ice. Some of these people don't know that these heroes, and yeah, I know. They have no idea. They think heroes like Superman and Batman would somehow be anti-ice. Like, okay. My pugs say it's all about them. Yes! Penny! But these girls, it's infuriating to watch all of them. It's infuriating to watch all of this unfold because they genuinely... One, it shows what a privileged life they all have. I watched an old Spider-Man movie. Peter did nothing when hearing his coworker got deported. Right. Penny. The problem with it is that, bruh, Bruce Wayne would probably be taking immigrant orphans and building armies of rob. It's true. Isn't a hero. He's a piece of shit. Batman isn't a piece of shit. He's just a broken person. But, point is, these very people don't understand. Penny. Penny, you're the people that don't understand. You're bitching. They don't understand the letter of the law. They don't understand how it works. They want the law to work for them, but they don't want to actually participate in obeying the law. A lot of them believe that them being offended is enough to break the rules. They want to believe the rhetoric that is said to them. For instance, saying that ICE is just is not really police, even though they are. They want to say what they're doing is illegal, even though they have no proof of that. They try to say there's no due process, even though if you have an order to deport, that is literally proof of your due process. They want to believe that ICE cannot detain you. They believe that, yes, you can just hit a federal officer and somehow nothing will happen to you. These people, they create their own reality. Chris want to fight the Bat Nerd so bad. Like, that's the problem you're not understanding, guys. A lot of these people are creating their own reality because they don't want to look any deeper than the surface. We've seen time and again Democrats lie. They have seen it point blank. But they don't want to hear it. They would rather believe the lies than anything else. Penny, what is it? What? Batman most likely deported illegal drug dealers. Batman would most likely have gotten rid of most of those illegals before there's even a problem. This is the problem that they don't want to hear. Batman would have gotten rid of all of these people before there was even an issue. They're the same people that actually believe the lie. Oh, there's no such thing as illegals because this is stolen land. Okay. So then you don't mind if we take Greenland then. You're the same people that are getting mad at the idea of that, but you're telling me there's no illegal, there's nothing, you know. Make up your mind. What is and isn't real? What is there a border or is there not a border? And then they sit there and they love to laugh when I say, okay, but we essentially had an open border policy that ruined us, and they laugh about it. But literally, if you go to the towns and cities where ICE has detained and gotten rid of a lot of people, do you know what's really crazy, guys? Murder rates have gone down across the country. Fentanyl overdoses have gone down across the country. For the first time in record history, the murder rate across the entire country has fallen. That's in all of America's recorded history. We had hundreds of thousands of people crossing the border every month in 2024. We've gotten it down to almost only 100 a day, if that. In 4 years that Biden was president, 15 million people crossed the border. 15 million. In the 8 years that George Bush was president, only 5 million crossed the border. The exact same towns that claimed they were sanctuary cities blew a gasket when we shipped the exact people they wanted us to give sanctuary to their cities. Who remembers in 2023 and 2024 when New York claimed it was unsustainable to take on all these people? So how is it unsustainable for only New York, but not for the whole country? Why is it the only state that has rampant fraud is also the only state where we've got people that are infiltrating hotels and harassing anyone that potentially looks like a federal agent? A federal agent got their finger bitten off. Finger bitten off by a protester. Think about that. And you're supposed to be the right side of history? Okay. I still think the busing stunt is hilarious. Watching them self-righteous people get exactly what they asked for. I know. If I went with a bird design for my Air Guardian character, I think she'd look close to what you're doing with the bird, except Arya is small and flat. Well, because I'm basing her off a pigeon. And pigeons are just stout and stocky to begin with. Peptide farms. What about Martha's Vineyard? A protester? Yeah, Martha's Vineyard is a perfect example. The protester that got hurt picking up the flashbang. Exactly. Exactly. And then she ran like she was in a war zone. Medic! Medic, bitch! That is the definition of fuck around and find out. You don't pick up a live ammunition of any kind, even a flashbang. If there's a bang involved, you don't want it in your hand. I do believe she was in a great deal of pain. I also believe she caused it to herself. And I have zero pity for that. I don't care how horrible it sounds. Did you watch Nuxanor? I think it's from today, but Nux went off. The last one I watched, he was going off. I don't entirely agree with him about Alex. But Nux certainly has... Nux is definitely in his ways. Let's put it that way. Why are you booing me? I'm right. I know, right? Was she blonde? Wait, who? Oh, no, she was brunette. It was even worse. She was one of my own. You'd think she'd know better. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Yeah, I know. It's them's the way. So what do you think? You think they'd be besties? Evelyn hasn't gotten a friend in... Oh my god, it is almost 20 years because I made her in 2000. Hi, Daisy. Oh, my beautiful girl. I know. Hi, Penny. Evelyn hasn't ever gotten a friend except for that one time. And then Orion's, of course, chasing everybody. My poor old girl. She's feeling it today. Well, someone's calling Starman. I don't know who, though. Evelyn is giving Josie and the Pussycats. Evelyn is just my little fasty frath. She's my sassy girl. And Catcher from the 80s. I just wanted to... I thought I had to have a cat girl. I literally, like, it was a little checkbox of mine. Like, oh, Everyone has a cat girl character. Okay, everyone has a cat girl character. Well, if I'm gonna do it, I wanted to have a star theme. So if you look at her pattern stretched out, every single pattern on her is a star. She also has the cheek star like I do on my character. She has a little star on her left cheek under her eye, just like me. Whatchamacalls it. Of course, you can't see it because it's away from her. It's away from the where it's facing. And, whatchamacalls it. I had a contest with my followers back in the day, for her color. And someone who became a friend of mine was a follower. She did the colors and it was all fall themed. And I was like, shit, she got me. Hello, Penny. What? What, Penny? What are you doing? Yep, you gotta have a character that checks all the boxes at some point in their design process. No, I meant checks the boxes as in, I thought that if... Okay, Penny. What are we doing? I thought that if everyone had to have a certain amount of characters, and that because everyone else was drawing Anthro girls, I had to have an Anthro girl. How do you figure cat ears? I honestly go by each cat. Gem and the holograms, but furries. Let me think. I would say Penny is 11 this year, right? Daisy is between 15 and 16. Because we don't know exactly how old she is. We know she was born sometime between more than likely 2011 and 2012. Because when I moved to North Carolina, it was April 1st was when I met Daisy. And she was already full grown by then. She was a full grown cat. She was full grown. She had been wandering the neighborhood for quite some time. All the neighborhood kids knew her. They recognized her, they knew her, and they'd already had her named. Long before I moved there. So that was the first thing. Because the neighborhood kids knew me because of Bob. Because Bob would sit at my window and he would talk to everyone that came by. We would leave the window open with the screens. And we would sit there. And people would walk by and they'd talk to Bob and Bob would talk back. So that was how the neighborhood kids came to know me. And when I walked out, because I was curious about Daisy, I asked the kids. Because I didn't know, but she had been getting fed for at least a year by the other kids. She was from a cat colony that a local shop took care of. And they had been taking care of cat colonies for quite a while. Daisy, except for when it's really cold, she doesn't act like an old cat. Daisy. Come here, baby. Let everybody see you. Come here. Oh. Come up here. Hold on. Come here, baby. Good girl, Daisy. Come here. My pretty old girl. Like, is that the face of a 15-year-old to you? No. Let me see if I can keep her up here long enough. This is Daisy. Daisy. No, don't run away. Don't run away. She gets nervous. I know, baby. She doesn't like being held. She never has. But she loves being pet. She's gonna run away now. Run away. And she's always been, except for when Nova died. Like, Daisy was perfect for years till Nova died. Then she started acting up because she kind of took the place of all the bad things Nova did. So let's see. When we go over it, if we calculate, let me math. So let's say she was born in 2011 because I moved in April of 2013. And she'd already been a full-grown adult wandering around for about a year at that point. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in 2019, that would make her 10. 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, so she's either turning 15 or 16. If I end up with a clouder of cats, I'm going to name one of them. I'm going to name it after flowers. Oh. I adopted my first cat as an older kitten, and I've had her for what is going on 3 years. She's a tux. Her name is Amaya Morpheus. Oh. I have 18. Heidi, I don't know if you're how new you are around here, but I have 18 cats. I came to North Carolina with 2. Both have since passed away. Zorro passed away in 2023. He was, when I got him in 2009, he was about 6 months old. 6, 7. I know you didn't just do that. Wow. Really, really wow. Okay, so let's just math it. Hold on. So Zorro was going on 15 years old. He was 14 going on 15. Though technically Zorro was born in 2008. I got him in 2009. But I digress. What, baby? I knew you had a few cats. Didn't know how many, though. Yeah, quite a few. So Zorro was going on 15. Zorro was my oldest living animal. Before then, everyone else, I only had animals live up to 11 years old. Greta is my longest living dog. My childhood dog, Rocky, he died when he was 8 or 9. So Greta is turning 10 this year. Oh my God, she keeps screaming when she goes into the bathroom. So, then we've got Axel, who I found in 2016. He is about the same age as Daisy. Because he was almost 3 years old when we got him in 2016. So let's say that means he was born in 2013. So he is going on 13 to 14 years old now. Aria is about the same age as Axel. So she's going on 13, 14 years old. Let's see, who else? Hendrix is the same age as Penny. No, that's a lie. He's a little older. So, my oldest animals right now are Penny, Athena, Hendrix, Aria, Daisy, Axel, and Greta. All of them are 10 plus years old now. It's Bird Lady. Call her Rita. Actual size to Evelyn there because I like species. She's not the exact size. Evelyn is going to be bigger. Evelyn's not short to begin with. Evelyn is closing in on... Well, I mean... See, I never actually did a height thing for Evelyn. In my updated... I did her based off Michelle's body. I did her based off of how Michelle looks. Because I liked Michelle's muscle, and I felt like it suited Evelyn really well. Especially because Michelle always has fluffy hair, and Evelyn always has fluffy hair. So I was like, this is going to be perfect. I will use her. And even Michelle said she noticed. She's like, she kind of has my figure. I'm like, well, she does kind of have your figure. Like, Evelyn was always strong. I made her stronger looking. But... Rita? I don't know. Rita's not a bad choice. Muscle Lady? Yeah. Michelle McDaniel. Yeah. I need to do an updated height chart. I have an 8-foot tall demon character with a floating head because why the fuck not? The only ones I really got height for... When next Michelle collab? Girl, I gotta get videos started before I can even say that. Michelle got too much going on. And he dresses like he never left the 1920s. I like that. I have a hard time keeping track of time. Like, I have to calculate how old I am after I turn 21. See, I've always been good at keeping track of my own age. But, and it's easy for me to keep track of my dad and my mom. My mom obviously passed away. But what I'd always do is my dad was born in 1950. So no matter what, his age always matches up with the number of the year. So if he's in his 70s and it's 2026, he is going to be 76. And what was always easy was my mom is exactly 4 years younger than my dad. So when dad is 76, mom would be 72. So it was always easy for me to keep track of that. And Philip is 3 years older than me. So all I have to do is add 3 years to my age. So for instance, in 2026, I am turning 39. So that means my brother is 42. So it's always been pretty easy for me to keep track of ages. And then I always go by how much older someone is from me. So for instance, Brandon was always a year older than me. So if I'm 39, he would have been 40. With most of my friends, they are younger than me. My age is easy because 1999 or whatever it was is 1 year older. So 2026, it means I'll be 27. Got it. Same idea. I only know I'm literally old enough to be your mom then, Emo. That's crazy. Because your mom is only 7 years older than me. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny. What you doing, Penny? I do believe Penny is asking me to get off the stream. It is also 3:44, and I do know that I have other obligations today. Mamela, what are you doing? Mamela. What are you doing? What are you walking all over my stuff, Penny? Okay. But I can keep track of my stepdad because his second digit always matches mine. Why do you think we call you Mom? It's the craziest thing is, and I'm sure Rocky and anybody else over the age of 32 will agree, we don't feel we're that old. And I don't know if it's because of our age bracket or if that's just what happens as you get older. I don't feel almost 40. I don't operate like I'm almost 40. My expectations and my everything, I don't feel my age. I don't know if Rocky agrees on that. I just don't feel it. Because Rocky, we're only 11 years apart in age. That's not a huge... It feels like it, but it's not huge in the long run. 20 years, that's a big gap. 18 years, that's a big gap. Anything over that, big gap. But I feel like a 10-year gap, it's really not that huge. Born in 95. Yeah, see now, I could have potentially been your mother, but I'd have been a real young mama. So I guess subtract 6 from 51, my mom is 45 then. Yeah. Your mom is 7 years older than me because she was born in 80 and I was born in 87. My parents got married at like 19 and then had my sister at 21 and me at 25, so my life expectations are down to the drain at 26! Starman and I got married at 26. He was 25, I was 26. We met at 18. I was not 19 yet, but I was essentially 19. We met May 26th, and I turned 19 on June 26th. So exactly a month before my birthday. What's crazy work is June 26th was the anniversary of me and my online ex. He was not pleased when he found out I got another guy. He was like, I'm gonna come to Rhode Island. And I'm like, dude, you're 17. No, you're not. We met underage, and then, this, that, and the other. Someone arranging in a marriage. I already told you guys what to do. I told you this last stream. There are literal programs you can take part in. You can sign up for. You have to pay to be in it. That are arranged marriage. They are. The idea is to get you into marriage. I say, why not? I would have done it. I would have 100% done it. My brother is September 1980. My brother is 84. True, BRB. You just gotta look a little deep. That's all. But we will work on naming this lady next time when I erase her lines. As for today, I'm going to get ready to go, children, because I have too much to do very soon. I will see you all on Thursday for the stream. I love you guys. Get me a man like Andrew in Princess Diaries 2. He was sweet. He was also a schemer, if you remember correctly. My brother is single. You can have him. I think my husband might have a problem with it, though. Oh, you mean for Hunty? I'm more concerned about what part of life the person is at than the number of the age, if that makes sense. It makes sense to an extent, but I will tell you right now, a massive age gap in a relationship is much different than in a friendship. I have seen it firsthand. If there's one thing I have learned, I'm gonna depart with this. I have seen a lot of age gap marriages. And very rarely do they work out well, and here's why. I have some that do. Here's what I will tell you, kids, okay? A lot of times, one member of the marriage will try to parent the other. And it's usually the older one will try to parent the younger one. Keep that in mind, whether you're the older one or your partner's the older one. So just keep that in mind, okay? Also, don't forget that Chris Pine was technically her cousin in the movie. Kind of gross. But either way, all right, kids. That is all for today. I love you all. I will talk to you all on Thursday. Stay safe. Stay warm. Don't be stupid. If you are where there's a lot of ice, drive safe. I love you guys. I will talk to you all soon. Enjoy your Tuesday. Goodbye, everybody.